Hey, what's good, guys? Just before we even go on, don't worry about this. It's just a little zit from an ingrown hair when I shaped up my beard. Anyway, moving on. So this morning we're gonna do something called, for the tip, good mornings, right? Similar to a deadlift, to a Romanian deadlift, like a stiff leg deadlift. But if you've never done it before, I suggest just doing it without any weights or using a really weak resistance band. All right. The key thing here is to keep your core tight the entire way. Keep your spine in line, right? So don't bend your neck down, don't bend it up. And this is really good because it works your posterior chain really well. So your lower back, your glutes, which is your butt, and your hamstring. All right. Let me show you. Right. So what I was doing there is keep the band higher up on my neck. That way I really get to hit the lower back also. Because a lot of problems people have when it comes to squatting and deadlifting is that their lower back muscles tend to give out first, right? So strengthen that, work on strengthening that. Then, to do the movement, there was a slight bend in my knees, right? And then I tightened my core, really squeezed the abs and all the core muscle, kept my neck at a neutral position, so kept my spine neutral, and then I'll be bending at the hips, right? So all you're doing is bending at the hips. Your butt goes back, you bend at the hips, and you go just a bit above parallel. And then you straighten back up. But when you're straightening back up, you're using your hips to push forward. So it's like doing a sort of like a hip thrust. You're pushing your hip forward to straighten up, right? Anyway, hopefully that's good for you, and hopefully it helps you in some way, because it's a very good exercise, like I said, for strengthening the posterior chain, especially the lower back. So once if you've done some heavy sets of deadlifts or squats and stuff, you could use the good mornings to finally kill off the muscle and get you feeling right. Obviously, like a few days later, you'll feel the DOMs and your lower back, your entire posterior chain, but your lower back will really ache. That's fine. It's just you're strengthening the muscle. Anyway, hope that was helpful. Take care of yourself.